Hello, my name is Tim Hofflander, and this video is called What to Do. I was watching a TV show about drugs in Vegas. They were showing a man living in the tunnels under the city. He was a meth addict. When we watch a show like that, our first thought is that he really needs to quit his meth addiction. Sometimes there are preachers who go out to try to help people like him. Today I had an interesting thought. What is the difference between a preacher who goes out to help the down and out people and the meth addict? We don't think the preacher is a great man because he is clean. We think he's a great man because of what he does. He picks up the meth addict when he is wasted and bleeding. He takes him home until he is better, and then he tells him about a better way of life. The preacher is not a great man because he does not do drugs. He is a great man because he helps the people who are doing drugs. The spirit of love for others is on that preacher. Make it your goal to have a spirit of love for others in your life. Over time, that spirit becomes more and more refined and pure. As the power of your love for others grows in your life, the power your addiction has over you will start to shrink. The point is that while we are quitting an addiction, we need to begin to have a plan on what we are going to do. In the past with addiction, we have sacrificed others to benefit ourselves. In the future, we need to benefit others at the expense of ourselves. In the past, we were impatient to find a thrill or a high or whatever our addiction brought us. In the future, we need to learn to be patient so that we will find our purpose. In the past, we ran over people because our addiction made us this way. In the future, we can be kind because we want to be someone else's answer, not their problem. In the past, we got what we wanted at any cost. In the future, we find happiness because we are content with what we have. In the past, we would hesitate to get help. This is pride. In the future, we immediately get help when we start to slip. In the past, we ran down and criticized others. In the future, we uplift and help others. In the past, we were easily angered and quickly lashed out. In the future, we will be slow to anger, and we will be the peacemaker. In the past, we kept track when someone did us wrong. In the future, we find that wiping the slate clean allows us to find joy in our lives. In the past, we were the ones doing damage. In the future, we will be the ones protecting and caring about others. In the past, we did not care and often felt that there is no hope for the future. In the future, we always find a way to hope and to have faith for the future. In the past, we always gave up and gave in. In the future, we will always try harder and always persevere. Some of us sometimes would like a life where there are no laws. The Bible says that when we have a fullness of love in our life, against such there is no law. As a general rule, everything we do wrong is the opposite of love. God does not have rules designed to beat on you. He has them so that you can learn to love. When we have a full love, we obey the Bible fully because we understand that the rules are there so that we can have a fullness of love, just like Jesus had for us at the cross and has for us today. I'm a big fan of Billy Joe Daugherty. He was a preacher who died several years ago. His church was a white middle-class church in Oklahoma. One day God put it in his mind that his church should reach out to the poor and destitute. So he started to hold services in the government housing areas. He also sent workers out to pick up the homeless and alcoholics from all over the city. One Sunday, one of the people they brought in came up to him in a service and punched him in the face in front of thousands of people. He was knocked down, and when he got up, there was blood running down his face. Instead of quitting the service, he simply changed the topic to how we need to forgive and learn to love people. The Bible says that love never fails. This preacher made loving others a priority. 1 John 4:12 says that no man has seen God, but when they see love in us, they see God. If we choose to love some unlovely person, they may choose to live. Our love for another person is never dependent on what they do. Betsy and Corrie ten Boom were prisoners in the Holocaust. While in prison, Betsy said to Corey, "We must love these men. If they stop our love, they have conquered us." The Bible says love conquers all. If you find real love and let it flow through your life, maybe it will conquer addiction in your life. My name's Tim Hoflander. I'd like to thank you for watching.